Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we're back playing more Granblue Fantasy. Well, this time I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and take a plunge into a new raid series. We're going to be going after the first attempted one of our 6 dragons, Wamdus. Let's give this a shot. So why Wamdus? Well, the solo fight didn't go too well, but there's a lot of things going for us in the raid version. Mostly it's that there are no uncancelable omens. So, and the omen condition cancellations for Wamdus line up very well with what we have. So what we have is the normal moves that Wamdus uses are Innocent Strain and Vessel Fall. And those are both going to be very easy to cancel because of Alethea. Basically, we don't play Earth when we play on this account. We play Alethea. He is 100% of our Earth team. All the time, no questions asked. So we're going to be running the Crit Grid. We're adding an All Might Spear instead of one of the Ancient Perseus. I'm not married to this idea, and it could be good to, if we're going to run this particular configuration, to run a Defense Awakened, the Earth Dagger, the Earth Ennead Dagger. I don't have one at the moment, so we're just going to run like this. We're running the Hangman in our grid as opposed to a sub-summons because that will give us an access to a summon slot clarity. Other than that, we've got Nobio, C2, normal stuff, Dragon's Rage there for hit count omens. Main character on Doctor, bringing Decimate for hit count omens. We've got Primary Care, Miserable Mist as our 2 skills. We're bringing Love Live in the front, along with Welder, and backline is kind of just there to fill. Hopefully they don't come out. If they do, we're in trouble. Alright, let's give this a shot. I have no clue how well this is going to go. Alright, so first thing we absolutely want to do is put Primary Care on Alethea. Get our sticker. Apply debuffs. Hit some buttons. And just attack. Okay, we're gonna summon Yggdrasil, and we're gonna heal. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Dispel, easy. We're gonna go ahead and do this thing for the heals. I think we go ahead and hit this and Nobio, so we can go ahead and get the Alethea skill refresh. Basically, Alethea has... So, Vessel Fall requires that we hit with a Dispel. That's super easy for us to do because Alethea's first skill is a Dispel. Innocent Strain requires us hit for 3.5 million skill damage. That's actually also super easy because Alethea's second skill does around that amount of skill damage. Basically, he uses 2 buttons to cancel 2 different omens. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock down here. We're just gonna hold off for a moment. Reapply Ms. Wamdus. Alright, dispel, easy. Get another potion, get more stackables. I think we go ahead and use this here. We're looking at an 85% trigger. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Let's delay doing anything for a couple turns so we can have, or one turn so we can get the, so we can get Dragon's Rage up. Alright, so in theory, we can go ahead and summon this here. Heal. Something like that. If we get to 85 here, we should be able to handle it no problem because we've got the echoes and everything from the main hand. So let's go ahead and summon Dragon's Rage. Go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that we just go ahead and do Decimate so we guarantee to get it. And we can go ahead and chain so we get Alethia's skills back for the full diamonds. And the next trigger is 70%, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. As long as we have Alethia's skills up again. Again, we don't play Earth, we play Alethia. He's the only character that matters. Alright, so let's go ahead and put primary care on Welder because he's looking a little hurt. Summon C2. Okay, we're looking okay for now. Okay, let's attack in. Go ahead and hit this. I think we're good to charge attack. Let's summon Yggdrasil so we can get a little bit extra healing. And this gives Alethia back his skills so he can cancel whatever omen comes up. We're going to want to hold on to the Alethia's fourth skill for the 70% trigger because that's going to be one that we need to deal 12 million damage for. So let's dispel, hold on to that last skill. Let's go ahead and heal Love Live. Summon Nobio. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this now. Okay. Use the healing skill. Get some heals. Okay, we're looking good on that front. Let's go ahead and charge back here. got a 2-chain set up. That's not super bad. So let's go ahead and summon Yggdrasil. The friend one is going to do more damage than ours because it's transcended. Use Alethia's 4th skill and his 2nd skill. So we canceled that omen. The next one is 50%, which is not that big of an issue. Okay, 3.5 million. Now we get to see that does it in one shot, which is excellent. We'll refresh Alethia's skills. We're very close to being able to put primary care on our last member, which is going to be good. 50% trigger is another innocence drain, so we should be good to take that out with another Alethia skill activation. Okay, let's go ahead and use this dodge. Okay, we got a nice heal out of that. And we're not really concerned about debuffs right now, so we're just continuing to accumulate some green potions. Let's go ahead and use this. We're saving Wilder's super mode for the second half of the fight, by the way, that's why we haven't used it yet. Because we might actually need to have his substitute available at some point. So we're going to go ahead and hit both here. We're going to go ahead and C2. And do a little charge attack. Alright, now we can get primary care on our last member. We can go ahead and let's not charge attack here. We've got just like another turn before Yggdrasil comes back up. We can get some extra value that way. Plus we can use the echoes here. Let's go ahead and green potion main character. It's like the one character that can't get primary care, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Alright, so we're gonna hit the 50% here, almost certainly. So let's go ahead and hit into it. And we're going toward 40%, where we're going to need our fatal chain available. So let's go ahead and go 1. Let's go 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's not use Ignition. We can use Novio instead. Get a little bit of extra value that way. Okay. And then let's go ahead and charge back in here. Get Alethia's skills back. Dispel, so we go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm wanting to go ahead and go dodge. Go ahead and charge attack in here. Because we're gonna hit into 40. And when we hit into 40, it's gonna clear all its debuffs and get an attack up. So we're being extra safe here. Ow. I mean, yes, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use this to cancel. Alright, so our normals, that now, one of them is going to be Hydrozoa, so we're going to have to be careful about that. I think we're going to just go ahead and block here. Yeah. Okay, we don't have a second Fated Chain, so we're going to have to just accept that this is the thing that's going to happen. So let's get Welder going on. Okay, here we go. Innocence Tractor, it's gonna get dodged. We don't have to deal with anything there. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and attack. And the attack up is going to be gone after this turn. So that's good value. And if Love Live survives, we can use Green Potion on them and they'll be in good shape. Right, 20 hits shouldn't be a huge ask. So we've got 6 here, plus 5 there, plus 4 there. It's not actually that bad. And we want to make sure that we get there, so we're going to go ahead and use this. And then we got one more hit we can make with C2, let's say. Let's Green Potion, Love Live. It would be nice if we could get a another Fated Chain set up so that we were ready for canceling another Innocence Tractor. It's not completely necessary that we do it, but it would be helpful. We're gonna go ahead and use Alethia's Ignition immediately, so we don't have to worry about that. We need to get his skills back in case we need to get the 3.5 million skill damage one. The last trigger we got to worry about is at 15%. It's another 12 million damage. So we're setting up for that at this point. Okay, we got exactly what I said we might. We're gonna go ahead and primary care for a heal here. Let's see. Let's hold on to this for a minute in case we need it. And I think we were holding on to Potion Creation to cancel the paralysis from Hydrozoa. And then Linovio. And that'll give us a Fated Chain in case we get Innocence Tractor. Alright, 12 million. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and Fated Chain. That's there, and then I think we summon Hangman. which is kind of awkward, but this will give us a good amount of damage. We should hit the like 3 million-ish with Alethea. Yeah, 4.2, it's a lot better. So we can go ahead and cancel that 15% trigger. And while it does have it does want us to use a Fated Chain here, we can just substitute with Welder, and that's just as good. Okay, let's go ahead and attack in. And we're looking fine. Let's go ahead and attack. We don't need to reset with Alethea right now. We've got all his skills back. So if we end up getting Innocence Attractor or Hydrozoa, we can use Potion Creation, and that'll stop us from getting hit with any debilitating debuffs. If we get Forceful Bite, we can just cancel it. We got Forceful Bite, we can just cancel it. So we should be able to just kind of rush all the way to the end here. Ow! Screw you too, man. Alright, let's go ahead and summon C2. Push all the buttons. Yep. Simple enough. So yeah, we had a couple green potions in reserve, so we weren't really in any danger there. So yeah, that was Doctor showing its power yet again. I'm telling you, this is a good class for this kind of thing. It really is. I mean, back in the day when we didn't have Ultimate Mastery, it wouldn't have been as good, but it's pretty good here. It's pretty good now. Alright. Well, that was a win, nonetheless. So what do we get out of Wamdus? Well, first of all, we get a neat solo title. But that's not really important. The important part is that we get a raid that we can host daily. It's another Sands raid, so that's pretty good. Technically, we can get Damascus grains out of these, but it's super unlikely. The real reason that you want to host these dragon raids tends to be for the weapons, and Wamdus' weapon does not particularly disappoint. So this spear has two skills. One is an unboosted crit rate that at max level of skill 15 is going to be 20% crit rate. And the second skill is a 50,000 point supplemental damage on critical hits. It's in the normal supplemental damage category. So it stacks up to 100, so get 2 fully limit broken copies of this Wamdus spear, and you're getting 100,000 supplemental damage in your water team. And that's pretty good, because our water grid right now is very much set up around crits. So basically we end up with, I think the numbers end up with like 2 of these and like 3 of the Ancient Oberons, and you're getting full crit rate, something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers. I haven't done the math with the summons that we currently have versus like the fully transcended ones. But yeah, this is going to be a big improvement. The biggest problem with Wamdus' weapon here is that it doesn't come with an attack skill, but 6 dragon weapons do drop with AX skills, so we can basically kind of obtain attack skills just through random chance. Get like a stamina on there, get an attack plus 3% or something on there. It's going to do pretty well. Yeah, and I picked Wamdus as our first one because, yeah, it's the one with the easiest omens to cancel because of the Alethea. The dragon that we want to finish the most is EVR, but That one's pretty hard. All right, so we've made a little bit of headway into the 6 Dragons raid tier, so that's pretty good for us. I'm happy with the results. We were never in any real danger, so I feel like that's a pretty convincing clear. We can go ahead and pub these from then on. Yeah. So best way to and by the way, best way to farm the 6 Dragons weapons is just do your hosts. They have about like something in the neighborhood of an 8% drop on your host chest. The only other way is to get blue chests, and we're not about that blue chest life right now. We're about something else. We're still farming Proto Bahamut. Gonna be doing some other stuff, so you know, just not gonna focus on it. This is gonna be a passive grind. Well, all right. Without any further ado, then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing out.